click on the subscribe button and remember to press the bell icon for regular notifications from our digital blogger. Hello friends, welcome to our digital blogger. Today we are going to compare two full service stockbrokers of India, Ventura Securities and Bonanza Online. Both of these are pretty much more than average in performance, and in this comparison we will be talking about their company backgrounds, account opening and maintenance charges, brokerage plans, exposure or leverage offered across segments, research prominency and accuracy, trading platforms performance, and some other features that can help you to figure out which of these two stockbrokers is a better choice for you. Let's get started. So starting from the company backgrounds, both Bonanza Online and Ventura Securities are full service stockbrokers established in the same year 1994, and they've got multiple kind of values, but they are obviously very different, the kind of values they provide to the clients. For example, in terms of offline presence, we can see here that Bonanza has around 1800 branch offices through their sub-broker and franchise locations. Then Ventura Securities on the other hand is almost 1/3 of its value at 525 locations. So in a sense, if you're looking for some sort of offline help, Bonanza Online is going to do a much better job for you as compared to Ventura Securities. In terms of number of exchanges, well, they are members of NSE, BSE and a lot of commodity exchanges of the country for that matter. If you're looking to open an account with them, Bonanza Online will not charge you anything for opening a demat or a trading account with them. The only charge you need to pay is the demat annual maintenance fees, which is 250 rupees. In case of Ventura Securities, you need to shell out 150 for your trading account and 300 for your demat account. In terms of demat account AMC, you need to pay 400 rupees every year. So clearly we can see that Ventura Securities is much expensive than Bonanza Online as far as account opening and maintenance charges are concerned. Well, when it comes to brokerage though, in terms of equity intraday, for example, which is one of the most important factors or rather segments for a lot of brokers and traders, here we can see that Bonanza Online charges you 0.005% for intraday, and Ventura charges you 0.03% for the same segment. In the other segments, you can check out the values here. More or less, you can see that Bonanza Online is much more cheaper than Ventura Securities at every segment level. If you want to have a look at the detailed brokerage charges, we can go back to our digitalblogger.com. So we are starting with Bonanza Online. They've got a default plan which we already discussed. Across segments, brokerage is very minimal actually, it's very reasonable. And if you take a subscription plan and you pay 1000 rupees upfront, in that particular case the brokerage goes even down, and the values you can see on the screen. As long as you're increasing that subscription amount to, let's say, 3000 rupees, you can see a further decrease in the overall brokerage charges you're going to pay. So this there are multiple plans and it goes up to 27,000 rupees, and you need to understand one thing, that these amounts or this particular money you're paying to Bonanza Online is non-refundable in nature. You will not get it back. But assuming that you are a medium to a heavy trader in terms of the volume you place or the kind of money you place on the stock market for your trades, from that particular perspective, definitely these brokerage charges are very minimal, and you can pick any of these plans depending on the kind of expectations you have and the kind of trading capital you are looking to trade in the stock market. Ventura Securities on the other hand does not have that much flexibility like we saw in the case of Bonanza Online, but the problem in this case is that brokerage is also very high. For equity delivery, you need to pay 0.45% of your trading capital. For example, if you trade for 1 lakh rupees, you need to shell out 450 rupees as brokerage charges, irrespective of the fact you are going to make money on the stock market or not. 450 rupees are levied off as brokerage charges. In other segments as well, as compared to Bonanza Online, the values are very high. Well, it can be termed as reasonable when we talk about other full service stockbrokers which are premium in nature, for example Sher Khan Angel Broking and ICICI Direct for that matter. But if we compare it with Bonanza Online figures, these values are much higher for sure. If you want to have a detailed look at these pricing, you can check out this link. We will be providing this link in the description of the video for your reference. We have mentioned all kind of transaction charges, taxes, stamp duties which will be levied and will be part of your final payment you need to pay to the stockbroker along with your brokerage charges. There is less limitation, or rather there is less flexibility in a sense when it comes to Ventura Securities. Bonanza Online on the other hand has given much more options to the traders depending on their preferences and their trading capital. They can pick any of these plans and start their trading. Now let's move ahead from brokerage and talk about exposure. Well, people who don't understand the concept, basically it's a short-term loan provided by the stockbroker at a specific interest rate. For example, in case you have 10,000 rupees in your trading account balance, with Bonanza Online you can trade up to 1 lakh for intraday trades, and with Ventura the value will be at up to 50,000, simply because they've got the exposure up to 10 times for the segment and Ventura for 5 times. In other segments, in future and options or currency or commodity, the values are pretty much similar, not much of a difference there. So irrespective of the fact of which particular stockbroker you're going to choose, both of them are going to provide you almost similar exposure values, the difference being at the intraday equity level only. Moving ahead, if we talk about customer service, one of the most important factors when it comes to regular trading and especially for intraday traders, Bonanza Online provides you email support, phone, toll-free number and the offline branches we discussed. Similarly, Ventura Securities gives you email support. They also have live chat, phone, but they do not really provide you toll-free number and the offline branches. In terms of picking out one particular stockbroker, well, the quality definitely matters, the turnaround time matters, the kind of resolution they provide to you and the focus they give you as a client and the value they provide you as a client definitely are some of the matrices from where we judge the customer service quality. And from there, Ventura Securities is the stockbroker out of these two which provides you a decent turnaround time. They take few hours, at times a day or two, to resolve your query depending on the priority and the severity of the concern. Yes, there is a room to improve there, but definitely between these two stockbrokers, Ventura Securities is a better choice as far as customer service is concerned. Then we talk about research and trading products. Research first. So if you are looking to have trading calls, recommendations, research reports, quarterly analysis, daily analysis, weekly, monthly, stock understandings, all of that from your full service stockbroker, both of these, Bonanza Online and Ventura Securities, will be providing you that regularly. But here one thing matters is the accuracy. How much you can trust that particular report or the trading call you are receiving from these full service stockbrokers through WhatsApp, email or SMS doesn't really matter. So in case of accuracy, again, Ventura Securities does a marginal better job. They've got a better research team, their prominency is better, visibility is better, and definitely in terms of performance and accuracy, Ventura Securities provides you much better trading calls than Bonanza Online can. In terms of trading segments, not much of a difference there. They are allowed to provide you equity, mutual funds, IPOs, currency, commodity. There are a couple more of trading products that they allow you to trade, and you can pick either of these depending on your preferences. Now there are some other features as well, but these are relevant to very small set of traders. Now, for example, SMS alerts and robo advisory are the two differences only when it comes to these two stockbrokers, which are provided by Bonanza Online and not by Ventura Securities. Other than that, they are pretty much similar, not much of a difference. Now, depending on your preference of the feature, you can pick out the stockbroker as you like. Now, we will be spending some time on trading platforms, and we'll start with their mobile applications. So Ventura Securities provides you Ventura Wealth. We are referring Google Play Store for understanding here. So they are rated at 3.5 by around 3,200 users. Out of those, around 28.6% of the users have rated this app negatively. That's a huge negative number. Overall satisfaction score stands at around 71%. Nothing to be proud of. As far as update frequency cycle is concerned, the last update was done on March 30th. 2017. Ventura Securities generally updates their mobile app in a range of 5 to 6 weeks, which again can be improved. The app has been installed by 1 lakh to 5 lakh people. It's a good number without any doubt, but there are certainly a lot of issues with the mobile app. The app hangs, the app freezes at times, and definitely at rare scenarios the app has been seen to crash. The app locks you out after a specific duration, and there are a lot of irrelevant security features which could have been implemented in a better way, but as of now, as far as usability is concerned, it's difficult and at times can be irritating for regular traders. So yes, we are recommending you to go ahead and use this mobile application, but there are some pain points. Again, the app has no issue with the technical analysis, there are no concerns with the speed or performance as well to an extent, but again, you have to make your decision on your own. As far as trading on a regular level is concerned, yes, you may go ahead with this. There are definitely much better options out there in the market, but as far as we are comparing this with Bonanza Online as of now, yeah, this definitely looks reasonable. But before that we make a choice, we need to go ahead and check out Bonanza Online. So Bonanza Online offers Bonanza Online My E-Trade. That's the name of their mobile app. It's rated at 4.2 by around 33 users only. It's not a great sample size to make an objective decision, and out of those, around 15% of the users have rated this app negatively. When we talk to some of the clients of this application from Bonanza Online, the concerns are around the performance and speed. So there are definitely issues with the order execution speed, and it is termed to be a pretty much basic app when it comes to technical analysis as well. So especially for people who are going to do their technical analysis at intraday level, please make sure that you understand, go through the demo of this application first and only then make a choice. There are login issues as well, to not to forget about those. But again, performance when it comes to speed, it's a no-go area. And look at this number here. This is super duper disappointing when we see that the app was last updated on 23rd of July 2015. We are recording this video in May 2017. It's been around 2 years that this app has seen an update. What we are thinking is that Bonanza Online probably is focusing towards the other trading platforms, and more or less they have forgotten about this application. When an app does not see any update for 2 years, definitely it seems that it's out of the radar from the stockbroker. It is also a possibility they might be coming up with a new application, but as of now, this is definitely not the one that we will recommend you to go ahead with. Out of these two, Bonanza Online and Ventura Securities, you must certainly go ahead with Ventura Securities mobile app. Now let's talk about the other trading platforms and see which one is a winner. So we are using ourdigitalblogger.com for reference here. In terms of other trading platforms for Ventura Securities, they've got Ventura Pointer, which is a terminal-based software. You need to download this and install it onto your desktop or laptop. It is highly compatible with Windows XP, Vista 7, 8 and 10 versions. It gives you all kinds of features. The performance is good, speed is good, technical fundamental analysis features are good. It gives you all kinds of customization and personalization features. And for intraday, you can go back to last 7 days, and for fundamental trading, you can go up to last 20 years of data. So in a sense, it's an exhaustive application. It gives you all kinds of features, but the only problem is this, that Ventura Securities will charge you 3,500 rupees when you are going to use Ventura Pointer. They will not be able to tell you this upfront. You should actually be asking this, because these kind of charges are not told explicitly, and there have been a lot of complaints against this particular concern, while Ventura Securities does not seem to budge, and they do not tell you an upfront cost of using this trading application at the onset. So when you are looking to open an account with them, make sure that you talk to the executive and ask about this and get this in return, whether they are going to charge you for Ventura Pointer usage or not. And in most likelihood, they will be charging you and probably will not be telling you by themselves. So make sure you take care of that consideration. Not many people will tell you that particular fact, but in terms of performance, in terms of judging of this particular trading platform, it is definitely one of the good ones and certainly be used for your trading on a regular level. On the other hand, if we talk about Bonanza Online, they've got multiple trading applications. They've got My E-Trade. This is a web-based solution which can be accessed from any browser. It is responsive and lightweight, so you can use it from a desktop, laptop, mobile, tablet or a computer. Does not really matter, whatever screen size, it will adapt itself depending on that. And it gives you different types of charting features with technical indicators and heat maps for your technical and fundamental analysis. So it is a reasonable trading application. Definitely not as good as Ventura Pointer, because it is at a different level as of now of maturity, but My E-Trade can be used on a regular basis, it's definitely one of the recommended ones. Or they also have Nest Trader when it comes to a terminal based software. Well, it is not developed in-house by Bonanza Online, so it is actually licensed through NSE. So whatever feedback or comment you might have, they will not be able to incorporate it. They will probably transfer the feedback to NSE, but it really will take a lot of time to get these feedbacks incorporated from the stockbroker. So that is the control issue there. Bonanza Online does not really control this application. Other than that, this is a decent mature trading application for you. Gives you a reasonable performance and speed, and again in terms of technical fundamental analysis, there are not much of a problems, but in terms of user experience, there are areas that can certainly be improved. So if you want to pick out a particular stockbroker, depending on the trading platforms, we have made clear, depending on which particular device you're going to use. For mobile app, you can go ahead with Ventura Securities. For terminal based software, as long as you're okay to shell out money for usage of the trading platform, Ventura Pointer is definitely better than Nest Trader. And My eTrade is a web-based solution, which is a browser application. So if you're looking for one, you can use Bonanza Online's My eTrade for your regular trading. So that is it as far as comparison between these two full service stockbrokers is concerned. We have touched on multiple facets. We started with the company backgrounds, pricing, brokerage, trading products, trading platforms, customer service, exposure. Now it's up to your preferences and requirements, and based on that you can make a choice. However, if you're looking to have a word with any of these two stockbrokers, or you are going to check out a specific stockbroker that matches your requirements exactly, what you can do is check out this link, digitalbroker.com/free callback broker choice. Put in your preferences and your details there, and we will be setting up few callbacks for you absolutely free. So that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching it. We hope you liked it. In case you did, please go ahead and press the thumbs up button. We'll really appreciate that. You can also subscribe to our channel, Digital Blogger, at YouTube for similar videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching the video again. Bye bye.